Hi, welcome to Jams and Jalopies. We have a name now.
Yes, we do.
We didn't have a name during the first episode, but we do now. And so we're here today.
Round two,
and we still don't know what we're doing.
No, we're still working this out, so we'll do the best we can. Just bear with us, laugh at us.
You notice the location's different this week. We are at my music shop. This is the Music Tree at 1063 North Judge Ely, which, by the way, this guy is available to work on your cars too, and he can give you any information.
Absolutely. I have a little shop out Treadaway Boulevard, Abilene, 2249 Industrial. I do pretty much anything, but I try to keep it to a minimum since I don't have a lift, and I'm doing it indoors and outdoors, so go easy on me.
Speaking of jalopies and hot rods, we got all kinds of ideas coming in for how to format this, because like I said, we don't know what we're doing. We just decided to get on camera and listen to some tunes and talk about cars and music. And
exactly.
So Chad had this idea.
I was like, well, since it's going to be about cars and music, why not have you guys, if you have any classic cars, project cars, things like that, whether they don't have to be, showroom condition, it can be in progress or whatever, but send us your pictures, send us a little list of what's done to it, and if there's any cool stories behind it, any history, something like that, we'd like to feature at least one car per episode.
Right. And on the roll-in for the show, you probably will notice on this one we'll have pictures of some guitars and cars.
Right.
Those are just stock photos that I found. But we would like to feature those at the beginning of our show. As the way we roll into the show, we'll take your photos and then we'll talk about them afterwards. So
absolutely.
Also guitars. If you've custom built guitars, have paint jobs or any kind of cool builds you have on guitars, send us those too. So
absolutely,
because it's all about jams and jalopies, drum sets.
That's it. Yep, drum sets.
Yeah, we'll even let drummers in on this.
Yeah.
Bass players too.
Yeah, definitely. I prefer the bass, but
all right,
okay.
he's a bass player, of course. So anyway. Well, with the show, we put feelers out there and said, hey, suggest stuff to us, even original bands and local bands and not-so-local bands to do original stuff. So a good friend of mine from out in East Texas, Andrew Kirby and his wife, Kate Kirby, they're really good friends of mine. They actually sent me a link to their video that's available on YouTube right now. And they just did this video. They are the Kirbys, and the name of the song that they sent me, it's a video they just finished. It's called "Cry." So I thought we would take a look at something original and unique. Now Chad's never heard this. I've previewed a little bit of it. I haven't seen the video. I just listened to the audio to it. But this is my first time on the video, so this should be pretty cool.
Without further ado,
so I'm going to start it. You'll just be hearing the music, but if you want to see the video, what I'll have you do is go to their link. Look for "Cry" by the Kirbys, official music video produced by Billy Harvey. And before we start this, I'm going to give you a little bit of info on this. And I don't have my glasses over here, and I'm blind because I'm getting old. But on this, we have Kate Kirby on the vocals, and Andrew Kirby on the 12-string guitar and backing vocals. We have Rance Gibson on lead guitar, and Marcia Keys on the drums. And let's see. And Bree Gibson did the stylized makeup on the video. So if you watch the video, the little tiny bit I've seen of it so far, it looks pretty interesting. They filmed this in the basement. They own a venue in Big Sandy, Texas. It's the Big Sandy Music Hall. They got an old church and converted it into a music venue. It's really awesome, man. We got to go down there and check it out sometime.
Definitely. That'd be cool. Do like an on-location type thing.
We should.
That'd be awesome. Hell yeah.
Which, by the way, we might also want to have guests occasionally on here. If you want to come on and talk about your band, promote your stuff.
Absolutely.
Or your cars. If you got a car show, hey, you definitely. Car show guys, if y'all are doing car shows, let us know. We'll come out and do a live remote, do our podcast from your car show.
Definitely.
That'd be awesome.
That would be fantastic.
See, this stuff's coming as we're doing this.
Exactly. So anyway, we're throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So.
Right. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
And never mind. The mind goes places.
Oh yes. Yeah. No. Once I wasn't.
We're trying to keep this
PG
13-ish,
but it's usually pretty R when I throw around the F word,
right?
Or something like that.
PG, if it's like PG, like when we were 13,
yeah, Yeah, then we're good.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, this is a song called "Cry" by the Kirbys. Kate Kirby on the vocals, and they are really awesome. So I'm excited to see this video. Okay, so here we go.
Ooh, a little bit of slide in there.
Ooh, love the slide.
Oh yeah, you don't hear that much anymore.
Nice. I see the stylized makeup they were talking about here. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
There's Andy.
You're not the only one.
She's got a great voice.
does.
Say you love me in my life.
Whoa.
Cool props.
You're just the only one to ever make a difference. Wrong from right. When my eyes so closed, how could my heart be open? Well, tell me. And my arms so crossed.
Whoa.
That's
How could
creepy.
my
Yeah, it
mind
is.
be open
Well,
for something?
to Andrew and Kate, if you were looking to creep me out, you did with that little thing. You got to see this video. So if you get a chance, go watch this video. It's two different things, hearing the music and seeing the
Yeah,
video.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
definitely unique.
If
I like it.
If you're into kind of creepy looking stuff,
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming by looking at this, they filmed this in the basement at Big Sandy Music Hall.
Oh, wow.
I'm guessing because that's what this looks like. So very cool so far. Great tune, man.
Yeah.
The words are solid too, man. I'm
Definitely.
digging the lyrics.
I love the full sound of a 12-string too.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, dude, Andy plays that 12 string better than I can play 6.
Really?
Yeah, he does. He
That's
can
pretty
do
damn
some
good then.
good stuff. Yeah.
Hell.
Okay, so back to
Now we seem lost somewhere in the
great harmony.
middle. Between love lost but gained a little, and it'll make you, oh, it'll make you cry.
Nice. Dude, that had a very 70s kind of
Yes,
vibe, you know, that
big time.
the pre-disco era 70s
Yeah.
stuff, you know, that some of that had a real haunting minor quality to some of the songs.
Agreed.
So, nice. What is it about? I'm gonna talk over the solo. Let's, okay, gotta talk about that solo. For
Yes.
a minute. That was awesome, man.
Very nice.
Slide guitar is the best. Cry. The name of the song is
Yeah.
Cry, and if I wrote a song called Cry, there would have to be a slide guitar on it. 'Cause
Absolutely.
that sounds like it's crying.
Exactly.
So, yeah, man. So far.
So far.
By the way, the reason I keep stopping is because we got reprimanded for talking over the music.
Yeah,
So-
somebody had a lot of shit to say. So
Right.
to you, kiss my ass. We're working on it.
We're
So
working
is
on it.
this better?
Yeah, so
let me
we're-
know.
No, now we'll get the complaint. Stopping the music.
Yeah, exactly. You can't please everybody. Fuck them. Anyways,
Right. I'll edit that. Or we'll do the Jerry Spring.
there you go.
On that.
Yeah, we're good.
Tell me,
Or maybe we won't.
if you could ever trust me with your life, then you would truly tell me how we can maybe be happy, and I might make it right.
Okay, pause it right there.
Yeah.
Since when does a woman say, "Tell me what'll make you happy, and I'll make it right"? That never happens. Is that right? Am I right?
Oh God, we're gonna be in trouble.
Oh,
now.
we're
I
in
can
trouble now.
Here come the comments.
Right, but I just
His
had to say
email
that, I mean.
address is
Yes.
Chad Valentine. He told you where his shop is.
Yes. Oh shit, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Did-
Oh yeah. I'm sorry about that.
No, fine. No, I just
Oh, okay.
I just had to throw a joke in there now.
yeah,
No, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Great lyrics.
Very
man.
deep lyrics. I like it.
Yes,
Very-
loving the lyrics to this.
very much so.
I think we've all.
Very talented all the way around.
Yes.
I'm digging it.
How could your heart be open? Oh, tell me. And your arms so
Man, she's got
crossed.
such a good voice.
Yeah.
How could your mind be hoping for something?
Sounds almost familiar. Like I can't figure out who
know,
it's-
right?
she's like, but
Can we seem lost somewhere in the
here's
middle?
the head mix there.
That
Between love, lost, we gained a little.
that's such a nice little slide.
It is.
There's the creepy thing again.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You missed it.
Make you cry.
And more slide. Yes.
And we seem lost somewhere in the middle.
Okay. I know who it's kind of starting to remind me of a little bit. Not much. This is very unique and original. It's a good
Right.
original sound. But it's that when I say 70s, the what it's bringing to mind is some of the early Heart stuff.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's that harmony that they're doing, and they're sliding that harmony into that minor there. And
Right.
That's really, I think that's what that's bringing to mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really like Heart, but it's
But
just
it's-
that
yeah.
stylistically, it's in that vein.
Exactly.
Love it, man. This is really, it's kind of it's got a current sound to it.
Right, but it still
But at the same
touches on
time,
the old
yeah.
styles and the old feel.
Yeah, especially that. I think we've talked about this before. We love music that takes you somewhere.
Yes.
To a time or a place.
Gives you
or
a mental
mood.
picture. Right,
Yeah,
exactly. If you can't feel that what that writer or that performer was trying to portray, to me it's not worth listening to.
Right. Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you have to become part of what they were thinking or trying to portray what they were thinking.
Right.
Once you become part of that, then you can identify with the song, and it's just like it's amazing. You start to hear everything differently every time
right.
you hear it. You know?
Yeah, and I'm anxious to do a couple more listens after we're done here.
Yeah.
I would like to actually get a digital copy of this on my phone so that I can listen
Yeah.
to it, because this is a great song. Andy and Kate, great job on this, and your
Yeah.
band too. Your band's fantastic.
Fantastic.
The slide player, man, dude,
Yeah. Killer.
great job. Really crying with that guitar. I'm going to finish this out, and then we'll talk about it some more.
Okay.
Between love, lost, we gained a little.
Almost reminds me a little of Fleetwood Mac.
Little Fleetwood Macish, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll make you cry.
Ooh, good ending.
Oh, yeah.
Good ending.
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah. I'm pleased with that. Wow.
That's a cool one.
Hell yeah. Nice one to.
Andy, Kate, great job.
Fantastic.
Seriously,
Thanks for sharing with us for sure.
invite us to Big Sandy. We'll drive out there and we'll
Yeah.
come. So when you guys are playing at your hall, we'll come out there and do this live there.
Yeah,
This would
that'd
be
be cool.
awesome to get the. So go to Big Sandy, Texas. Find them online, the Kirbys, and go see some of their shows there. They have other bands that come in and play at Big Sandy Music Hall. And it's really cool. So anyway, yeah, that had that vibe, man. Just that.
Yeah.
There was an era right there in the middle '70s, and I'm really a child of the '80s as far as music.
Right.
'80s and '90s is when I really got heavily into music.
right.
Retroactively, I got back into the '70s music, and that kind of music right there has this. There's a longing quality to the way the vocals were done.
Right.
Heart did it. Fleetwood Mac
Yep.
did it some too.
Heart, Fleetwood Mac, Eagles.
Right, all that minor key stuff that
Yeah.
they do, there's a certain feel to it, and they really captured that. And I wouldn't categorize them as a '70s sounding band, but
They're a
the
nice
feel they
blend.
captured was that, and that's something that's been missing in a lot of music for a while.
I think so, for
that
sure.
kinda-
It's just now. It started with Nirvana, and I'm gonna get a lot
Oh,
of
okay.
hate, a lot of hate for this.
Chad
Again,
Valentine at AOL,
right.
or whatever.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Kurt Cobain was a moron. I could care less for him. Talented guitar player, but lyrically, listen to his lyrics. He's an idiot. You know, everything rhymed. It made no fucking sense. I mean, to me, that I still love some of their music.
Yeah.
And of course, Dave Grohl. I mean, Chris Novoselic.
Yeah,
I mean,
well-
they were a great band, but as far as his lyrics, man, that started with the grunge and all that. Some of those grunge bands were just stupid that way, but then you had bands like Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
that
well,
were
yeah,
just
and
phenomenal.
Soundgarden. You know,
Yeah, sound good. Lord,
where
Chris
the
Cornell.
lyrics had a depth to them.
Yes,
you know,
very much so.
and there were some of the bands. I would say Soundgarden would be one of the bands that I would say probably captured some of that feel that I'm talking about.
Yep,
that some
absolutely.
of the early '70s stuff had. Yeah, and that makes me also wonder too about like Heart. They're a Seattle band. If maybe there's something in that area there.
Something in the water.
Something in the water, yeah. or other
Right.
forms of liquid.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Anyway, but yeah, so hey, I'm gonna say that this song has a lot of torque.
Absolutely. And it continues to haul ass down the track all
Yes,
the
it
way.
does. Yeah, there are
So
no lags.
That's
no
right.
Lags in it.
Nice balance. Nice balance. It's all
Nice
motor.
bounce it all. Yeah,
No-
hooked
no
up
turbo.
good.
Hell yeah,
Hooked up.
definitely.
Put that horsepower to the ground.
Definitely.
Horsepower to the ground. By the way, speaking of hot rods
Yes.
and stuff like that, I don't know if a lot of people out here in Abilene know this. And hey, look, nobody has asked me to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway, because on Saturday nights, often you will find me out at the dirt track watching the races.
Yes.
And most people don't realize that we have a professional sport here in Abilene, and that is auto racing. We actually had a drag strip. I don't know if they're still running.
I'm pretty sure they still are. I was following them for a while, and I was getting so much crap I had to reorganize things. But I'm pretty sure they're still running.
So but the dirt track here, those guys, they're racing for money, and some of our drivers from here in Abilene, they go to other places and national events in the modified classes and stuff, and they do really well. We have drivers here that can compete on a national level.
Absolutely.
And so they're out here racing every Saturday. A professional race is being put on every Saturday on the dirt track. Racing, they race modifieds and sport mods and stocks and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Definitely.
And so you never know. You may see us do a live remote from out there, because that's where they stick an engine in a metal frame and
Hell yeah, and just
build some
haul
safety
ass.
stuff, and they're just going.
You get to see some crazy stuff out there for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen some wild wrecks and guys just walk out. And I'm like,
Dude,
one way to build a car.
Well,
for sure.
last year we watched one of the modifieds did a tumble into turn one.
Oh wow.
And he lands on his wheels, and he's out of the car before it's even done moving.
Oh,
really.
wow.
Yeah.
Holy
So
hell.
it was crazy. So, and I've seen some pretty crazy stuff out there.
Absolutely.
That's kind of like going to see local bands. We have some of the best bands around here in Abilene.
I'm telling you, get out there, see
Get
them.
out there and see some stuff.
There are fantastic people out here. This man is one of them. What else? Well, God, you got Casper Owens.
Yeah.
You got Happy Fat. You got
Speaking of slide players,
Yeah,
Happy Fat.
Happy is a
one of
very
the
good
best
slide player.
guitar players out there.
but-
If Happy Fat, if you were in Austin and you were walking down 6th Street, what you hear at a Happy Fat show is what you would hear coming out of a bar on 6th Street in Austin.
yeah.
As good or better.
Yep.
If you were walking down the street, you would go, dude, what is that? And you would want to go in there and see him. And he's here in Abilene.
Yeah.
He's
good.
Yeah.
You also got Jonathan Hester.
Jonathan Hester,
fantastic
great musician.
musician.
Songwriter.
Yeah, songwriter for sure. Danny James. Danny James is the epitome of. He's a cross between brain fart here. Johnny Cash and take your pick of any punk band. I mean,
Right,
he can play a wide gamut, and he is theatrical at best. He is a great showman.
Well, one of my favorite things, my son is in another band called Farewell to Fools.
Yes.
And when he gets up with them,
Oh God,
And they
that's
say, what's the Irish pub song that they do?
what is that? It's the one that they used to use for Sam Adams commercials, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's awesome, man, when he gets up with them.
Oh hell yeah! Farewell to Fools. You got Chris Johnson. You got Ricky
Right.
Rogers. His son, who's a phenomenal drummer.
Right.
I wonder why. This man, he teaches, and he teaches well. He took somebody like me who never did anything before and actually made me sound like I knew what I was doing. So if he can teach me, he can teach anybody.
Well, I don't know. So anyway, yeah. So basically what you get in here is us talking a little bit about and shamelessly promoting good musicians around here, shamelessly promoting the local music scene.
Absolutely.
And our own businesses.
Yes, own businesses, automotive things. Today I'm sporting my
strings,
Matco tools. Shout out to my boy Johnny Brazel, who takes care of me at my job there.
So speaking of that, if you want to sponsor this show, you're welcome to.
Absolutely, yeah.
Give us a holler, hey, maybe if. By the way, if you like this show, it's just getting started. Send us your ideas. Tell us, hey, why don't y'all try this or do that? Send us suggestions if you are a local band or a broad band and you want us to review your song. Let us know. We'll be glad
definitely. Criticize, whatever. Yeah. I mean, honestly, we're not going to go anywhere if nobody's on us. So if it's shit, it's shit. If it's not,
right.
Hey, try this, a little less of this, whatever works.
So let us know. And if you like what you're hearing right now, hit that subscribe button and subscribe to our channel, please. Subscribe because, hey, it would be nice if we could monetize this thing and we could actually, do this and do a better production. And we can do that if we can afford a little more gear.
That's for
it's
sure.
all about the gear,
Yes, all about the gear.
We can modify this thing, we can
make it faster, stronger. We have the technology.
Get some headers and some.
Oh yeah, put some headers, put a blower on top of it.
Right.
And force feed that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. So if you like it, subscribe and then click the little bell for notifications and give us a thumbs up on the show too if you
Absolutely.
Like what you hear. Yeah. So anyway, the Kirbys. We reviewed the Kirbys. Their song "Cry" today. Go check out their video on YouTube. It's Cry by the Kirbys. And on my personal pages and stuff. We're getting ready. We have our YouTube page. And then I'm going to have us a Facebook page set up that links over to it pretty soon. So,
I give them 8 cylinders up.
8 cylinders up. That's right. 8 cylinders, man.
Well, there's nothing less than 8 for me. There's some 4-cylinder turbos and some things are impressive, but I like the rumble and the sound of a V8 Symphony.
Well, yeah. Well, that comes down to, you were talking about some bands, like Green Day, they're a 4-cylinder car.
Right.
It's modified to the hill,
Exactly.
So, I don't know, Green Day, now here, this is where the hate mail's coming to me.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I love Green Day. They got some cool stuff. They're fun to listen to.
Right.
But to me, every now and then when I'm listening to them, I feel like I'm listening to Weird Al.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
It's almost like a parody of a parody. So,
exactly.
Anyway, so Jams and Jalopies. Thank you all for watching today. And that's it for today's episode, I guess, right?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I think we're right. Like I said, we're
at 23 minutes. We were going to try to keep it at 15 minutes. That ain't going to happen.
No,
We'll
be all over the place and
30-minute program.
Exactly.
And so again, send us your pictures
of vehicles. Give me a build sheet. Things that were done to it. Things you plan on doing. If it's not done. If somebody, you want to shout out to somebody like a machine shop that did the work for you or something like that, or a great body shop or whatever, put it down, we'll plug them, and we'll go from there. And like I said, we'll give it a nice little shot there in the intro, and then we'll talk about it.
Right. And send these things to Jams and Jams and Jalopies at outlook.com. We have an email address, by the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, we have an email address.
All right.
Jams and Jalopies at outlook.com.
That'll work.
Send it there, and we'll get it on the air.
Absolutely.
We'll pick one every week. If we get thousands and thousands of them, we'll have to narrow it down.
Yeah, then
that's
cool.
We'll try to get to all of them.
Yeah, that'll work.
We'll have more than one.
And that's true.
And we'd love to use it on the roll in of the show, or maybe the roll out. And then we'll talk about it.
There you go. We can do roll in and roll out, 2 different cars.
There you go. Or a car and a guitar.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
Cars, guitars, or
gear or whatever, road gear you want changed up.
Yeah.
We have no problem with that. You want to send some of that stuff? That's cool. I can't help it.
We'll be in trouble.
I know. No doubt. I'll be in.
We can't do this show anymore, man.
No, we're screwed.
We're gonna.
We're men.
So if we survive.
Yes, if we survive
after this episode, We'll see y'all next time. Jams and Jalopies.
Thanks, fellas.